Alright guys, welcome to Boosted Motorsports and welcome to the channel. So, if you guys watched my last video, we ended up selling our Hellcat Ram. It went to Johnson's Horsepower Garage and it is now part of a private collection. The guy has an amazing collection. Go watch that video if you haven't already. I'll put that down below, but don't click off this video just yet because I am giving you guys a new project. So originally you guys probably saw, and some of you guys actually commented, that I had put the Hellcat Ram on a U-Haul trailer. And originally that was because I was gonna go and drop off that truck, and then I was gonna end up dropping off the U-Haul trailer, and then I was just gonna grab my Z06 from our buddy Steve's house on my trailer that we left in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I explained that whole situation in the last video. But I ended up going to look at a car, and now we're actually going to pick it up. So we're in the middle of nowhere right now. I'm gonna pick this car up, and then we're gonna bring it back, and I'm also gonna tell you guys what the plan is for it, and this thing is gonna be badass. So kind of crazy how it worked out. So right now I'm stuck with the U-Haul trailer behind us. We were originally gonna do a one-way on the U-Haul, drop it off, do what I was saying, but now we're keeping it, putting a car on it, and going all the way back to Florida, and we're in Alabama right now. So let's go get the car and show you guys what we got. All right, we are trying to get to the place to pick up this car, and we're in the middle of nowhere. FYI, if you're driving a big RV with a trailer, do not use Waze unless you are in the main areas, because Waze tries to take you down some shortcuts and ends up putting you on some pretty sketchy streets. Like this one, the one where it just as soon as I picked up the camera, I swear it looked way better than it was for the last 20-30 minutes. This actually has lines painted. The last one looked like, what, 15 minutes looked like people's driveways.
That was terrible.
Not good at all, but I can deal with this one, but the last ones, we were crawling. Well, we picked it up. It might be the color of that sign right there. Dollar General. I think Brooke behind the camera might have nicknamed this one so far. Might be calling it General B. Before I show the car, try to guess in the comments what it might be. I'll give you guys a few seconds, but I will tell you, we looked at the car on the way up. I didn't bring cash to get it, but we made it work. Like I said, this U-Haul was supposed to be a one-way deal. We called U-Haul, asked if we could bring the U-Haul back home. They said yes. We made it happen. We had to run to some banks, get things sorted out, but we got it done. I think you guys are gonna be happy with it. So we're headed to Whataburger because neither of us had lunch yet, and it's 3 o'clock this time, which is 4 o'clock our time. So we're hungry. So let's go get some Whataburger and let's show you guys the car. All right, guys. So this is the car. No, just kidding. We bought something else over there. No. You can see, they see the Whataburger?
Yeah.
So we got the Whataburger. This is the car. So it's kind of what you guys think it is, but also not what you guys think it is. I'm gonna wait till we get back and show you guys properly, but let's show them quickly a walk around. I'm gonna grab this and show you guys. So here's the car. I don't know if you guys want to take any guesses, but you might be able to tell. Oh, should I stop here? Do you guys think it's a 68 or a 69? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. This thing is so freaking cool though. Check it out. So I'm gonna leave you guys guessing, but we gotta get back. So we're still in Alabama. It's still quite a ways. Got the little turn signals in the hood there. If you guys can see that. It's pretty cool. These turn signals actually light up. But I'm gonna go through the whole car once we get back. But there she is.
All right, John. What just happened?
Okay, so I have plans for this car, which I haven't fully unveiled because I haven't even unveiled the actual car. But I've been looking, and I've been looking for some parts for the car so I can do what I want. So I did find a donor vehicle to get the stuff that I wanted for said car, which is the yellow one, the General B. And I called the guy, and for some reason I thought he was closer to Tampa or, you know, normal Florida, but he's actually near Tallahassee, and we're in Alabama. Me and Brooke just Googled the address, and it's like less than 3 hours directly on our way. So it's almost 7 o'clock at night. You can see it's dark out, and we're going to look at another car, which makes no sense, but it kind of makes sense. So I don't even know. Me and Brooke and even our buddy Steve were talking about how we would get this back. But if for some reason this car checks out. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but the phone just rang. It was the guy with the donor car, and he pretty much told us, are you coming tonight? Can you pick it up? Do you have a trailer? Because there's somebody else that wants to buy the car in the morning. So we should have recorded the actual phone call, but I didn't want to, like, you know, invade on somebody's privacy. But yeah, he pretty much said, if you're coming, you got to pick it up tonight. So the banks are closed. I don't have cash on me, so we're gonna try to work something out. So otherwise, because he said somebody else wanted to drive and come pick it up for 7 in the morning, but right now it looks like we got first dibs on this. So I don't even know what to say. Pretty wild, like, just things are just happening all at once, and I'm taking you guys along for the adventure, so let's see what happens. All right, we are in the middle of nowhere right now, you guys. Check out those headlights, though. Got sweet headlights on here, and yeah, literally in the middle of nowhere, driving for what, 30 minutes with no soul in sight. So apparently the car that we're going to look at right now is out there, and 10:37 at night. It is not daylight, clearly. So anyways, I'm tired, I'm rambling. Let me go look at this dang car. Well, there goes the car, you guys. And Brooke is no longer in the passenger seat. So we ended up making the deal, but there she is. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see that on camera. The thing looks tiny from way up here in the RV, but there's the car. Cruising down the road. Just cruising along, you guys. We're doing 65 right now. That thing's just driving straight as an arrow and driving like a new car, so. Yeah, there is a car behind me, but that's part of the whole adventure, you guys. So I'm looking like I'm homeless right now, because I kind of am. I haven't been home in probably 2 months, just been non-stop like this. So I swear I can't make this stuff up, but I'm exhausted. We're both exhausted. I still got just under 4 hours to get back, and then I have the U-Haul trailer to today. I'm supposed to drop it off today by like 2:30, I think, or something like that. And it says I'm gonna get back at 1:50 right now, so we gotta try to get back right on time, and then I still have to obviously unload the car that's on the trailer and then bring the trailer to U-Haul. So we got a lot of work cut out for ourselves. So we're ripping. We're gonna try to get back, but yeah, there she is, you guys. The car is ripping in front of us, and I can't wait to show you just everything, you guys. So yeah, I promise, don't click off this video, because you guys are gonna love this project. It's gonna be a cool one. I'm excited for it, if you can't tell by the smile on my face. Well, believe it or not, we have finally made it back to the shop here in Florida. So here is the car that we picked up, the second car. I already showed you the yellow car, which is right there, but here is this one. So we picked up this salvage Hellcat. So you can see here, airbag is blown, but we did get a complete running driving car. Why, might you ask? So show you guys this side. It took a lick on this side here, so not entirely sure what it hit or what happened, but ended up buckling the roof a little bit. So you can see here the, I guess, moonroof, sunroof, whatever you guys call these things these days. I know everybody likes to call something different these days, but yeah, definitely hit something. And this bag blew in the seat, and then the obviously driver and passenger airbag, but for whatever reason the driver's side airbag doesn't appear to have gone out in the seat. So but yeah, so this is going to be our donor vehicle for this. And if I block this, there's something special going on with this car, you guys. So I didn't just pick up any 68 Charger. Yes, 68, you can see here with the round taillights. This one has something special going on. You might be able to tell a little bit by the SRT wheel, maybe the Brembo brakes, but maybe not. Well, I guess I should finally spill the beans. Check this thing out, you guys. So if you look in the interior, you might notice a little something going on. That something going on is this is a beautifully completed body swap Challenger. So this is actually a 2011 SRT8 Challenger underneath this 68 Charger body. So reason why we end up getting this is going to make the perfect chassis, you guys. Like, this is going to be awesome. And the reason we're going this route is you'll see a lot of these classic cars, they'll swap just the engine. Sometimes they'll use the original chassis, they'll swap the engine, transmission, and then they'll try to put the original dash in there. The last project that we had, we ended up completing it for somebody, but that was the route they went. The last 68 Charger that we worked on. And the problem with doing that is a lot of electronics just won't work. There's a lot of things that can't really get adapted to the older style body. When you go this route and you have a body swapped car, everything from this electronic wise can make its way into this car and function. So you're talking ABS, cruise control, this thing has working AC, the whole bit. So but the thing is with this car is this is a 11, so it almost made the cut as far as getting the new interior, but the new interior, like that one, that came out in 2015. So in my opinion, the 2015 and up Challenger interiors look a little bit nicer than this. But check this thing out, everything works the way it should, except it's just the older style Challenger. So key fob works, thing runs, you can see here SRT8, but this has a 392, and I'll pop the hood before I kind of get into this a little bit more, and I might actually do a complete separate review, but I'm talking everything works, you guys. Power windows, power door locks. If you guys have ever seen one of these newer Challengers, when you open the door, the window goes down just a little bit to allow for the seal. This actually does that as well. Power mirrors work. It's got the Challenger mirrors on it, as you may have noticed. It's got the overhead console already in it. But the thing is, it's just got the little bit dated interior in it. So, but we already have something for that. So everything works as you would expect. So if we reach down here, pop the hood, I'll show you guys what's under the hood. Also, I'll show you guys too, like all the turn signals, like the little turn signal in here, it all works. I still gotta clean this thing up. You guys saw we just came across the country, but here's what it looks like under the hood. But also really nicely done. I gotta detail this thing cleaned up, but we're also gonna be taking it all apart. So again, 392 Hemi, but the thing rides like a dream, you guys. I cannot stress enough like how nice this car goes down the road. It goes down the road straight, it's comfortable, all the creature comforts work. It's just a really nice driver. So anyways, 392, it does have a MMX cam in it, so it's a cammed 392. We just got back, you guys, so there is a lot of stuff that I would do differently. Of course, everybody's going to do something slightly different, but the exhaust on it's very droney sounding, and it's really quiet. It's quiet and has a lot of drone, so definitely going to be doing something different there. But once we get into the whole Hellcat stuff, then we'll be changing everything pretty much. But this is how cool this project is. So you can see here, here's the radiator support from the Hellcat, and then same deal, here's the radiator support from the 11. So we can take all this stuff and it's going to fit perfectly into this chassis, and then we're going to have a classic that runs and drives like a newer Challenger Hellcat. So it's going to be a super cool project, you guys. I'm excited to get underway on it. But we'll have to sort out a few things. I want to just go through this a little bit to make sure everything is good, because if we know everything works in here, then it'll work in there. Obviously it's missing the doors because this door got absolutely smoked, and I got to figure out something with the proximity sensor. So right now you have to use the key fob and like press it on the starter, but let me start this up for a second. I got two cars to talk about in one video, so comment down below if you guys want me to do some separate videos kind of going into detail on both. I'm trying to just give you guys an intro to the project But there's so much to talk about on both vehicles that I don't want this video to get crazy long, but let me know exactly what features, functions, and everything you guys want to get into on both of these cars, because there's just so much to talk about on both of them. Like I said, driving Hellcat, I drove, this one drove down the street beautifully. This one I drove on and off the trailer and, you know, drove it to where you see right now, and I'll show you it moving in just a second. But I want to fire this one up for you guys and just kind of show you guys some of the stuff, even the headlights. So the shutters work. If we go ahead and turn on the headlights, check this out. So if we turn on the lights, the shutters open, and the LED headlights are fully exposed, and everything works like factory. So this car is super cool, you guys. This is the first car that I've, you know, got in my possession that I can say is done pretty well already. So it does have some custom door panels on it, but when we go ahead and put the newer interior in it, we're probably going to do something slightly different. I would imagine some of this cutout here should be similar, but we'll see what happens once we get that far. And then check this out as far as turn signals. If I turn on the 4-ways, everything works, you guys. So down here we got our turn signals. You can see down there flashing. And it might seem like simple stuff, but this stuff takes a lot of time, you guys. There you go. Got the 4-ways there, and everything just works as it should. So let's fire this up. I'll show you guys what it sounds like. It is really quiet. It doesn't have much of an exhaust on it because it was made to be more of a driver than anything, but check it out. Grab the key. Got SRT8 in the dash. That's pretty cool, actually. So it's got stock exhaust on it, whatnot. As far as headers and stuff like that, there's no long tubes or anything on it. And I want to play with the ride height too. I think probably lifting it up in the back a little bit would look good, and get some different wheels on there, because it's sitting, normally if you guys remember these cars, they'll sit like kind of back end a little bit high, nose low. Right now it's kind of sitting flat, but we'll mess with that afterwards. But here's how it sounds. It's really quiet. I don't even know if the camera will pick it up, but super cool. And this is where you fill it up, fuel fill, all that works as it should. I'll show you guys in the trunk too. It's got a full-size spare in it, but probably end up removing it, but it does have a matching full-size spare. And it, you guys just saw I popped the trunk. The trunk pop even works just like it should. So, oh, it's not the exact matching. I thought it was the same rim, but it's slightly different. But full-size 20 spare, but I'll probably do away with that. But check out how big this trunk is, and perfectly carpeted. Everything is just done how you would expect. So, and you know, everything works with the remote as far as the trunk popping, doors locking, unlocking, everything works. It's really, really cool. And if you guys want to see the back seat, it's got all the back seats from the Challenger in there. And it's just a really nice place to spend some time in. So, got to clean it up and whatnot, detail a little bit. But yeah, super cool. Brembo's in the front too. Hopefully you guys can kind of hear it chopping a little bit as she kind of settles in. But it's got an MMX cam. It dynoed at 458 at the tire. I can maybe put the dyno chart here up on the screen. But really cool car. Let's see if you guys can hear it now. Heck yeah. Well, and the same thing. Challenger SRT over here, because it's an actual true SRT8 Challenger. So let me shut this off. I do have to wash this. Like I said, we just got back here about not even an hour ago, and I'll fire this up. This thing, the donor car, runs, drives pretty cool too. So I'll shut this one off. So I'll show you guys this one. So some of the, like I said, the airbag stuff went off, so I gotta get the seat belts removed because they're all locked with the tensioners. So if you guys do or don't know, the seat belts kind of lock themselves. But and something's going on with the proximity sensors. I think it probably has to do with the fact that the doors are missing. But if we go like this, barely has any gas in it right now. all kinds of stuff here. So as you can expect, there's gonna be some lights on. We're missing the front bumper, rear bumper, but no check engine lights on the dash. All we have is just the airbag light. But yeah, driving car. So like I said, I drove this into its position, drove it on the trailer, drove it off the trailer. We can go for a little cruise in the backyard here. Okay, there she is. And it doesn't have the rear backup camera working because there's no trunk on it. But pretty cool. So there we go. That's the donor car, red key of course. And that is the project. There you go. The Hellcat burble from behind. Stock exhaust, stock everything. Not even a pulley on it, which is good. Good starter bones. That way it hasn't been messed with or anything like that. All right, back to this thing. I wanted to show you guys. So the running lights on the sides, those work also. And then check out if I turn on the four ways here. And then if I turn on the four ways, check that out, you guys. The turn signals right there and there. Everything functions the way it should. And then even the marker light right there on the back also functions. So overall, you guys, I think this project is gonna be super cool. It's gonna give that classic look, but it's gonna have all the creature comforts, all the nice driving abilities of the newer Charger Challengers. And it's just gonna be an awesome driver. So this thing is gonna be not only looking the part, but it's gonna have the performance. It's gonna be able to drive like a nice newer car. And I just think it's an overall cool project. But I know there's a ton of details I can get into, but I literally just got back from driving all the way from Nashville, selling the Hellcat Ram, picking this up, picking up the Hellcat parts car, and just going through everything. So I'm absolutely wiped. I am gonna go wash this thing right now before we put it away in the garage. I just finished pulling in the Hellcat, so we got a lot of work ahead of us, but also we have one less vehicle. One last thing before I let you go, I will tell you guys that the Hellcat swapped Dodge Dakota up here, we've still got it. Might possibly be for sale. I honestly thought it was gonna get sold because this was the original one that was supposed to get sold, and then it was a kind of a last minute switch. But you guys will be happy for me to tell you that since I have it, I'm probably going to be messing with it a little bit, at least while it's in my possession. So I know a lot of guys wanted to see it go down the track. I might try to make that happen. And I also still have the Hurricane Squad Viper, which we have to do a bunch of stuff to get back to the track also. So definitely a lot going on here. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of this whole project, and also let me know what details you guys want me to go into on the whole swap, on the body swapped car, everything. We've got a lot to cover. Like I said, I just want to give you guys an intro onto the project and to give you guys some insight on what we're doing. That's this video. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next video, and I will read your comments. I'll even reply to your comments, and then I'll also do a video right after this on all the stuff that you guys want to see. So thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Head over to shopboosted.com, and we got a lot of parts, services, and products over there. We'll see you guys on the next video.